Another upset Loudoun County parent is speaking out now that their son is involved in a Title IX investigation. At 6 o'clock, we told you about a major development. Virginia's governor and attorney general announced they are formally looking into Loudoun County Public Schools. And this all stems from our exclusive reporting. That was yesterday that LCPS is investigating after 3 Stonebridge High School boys, according to one of their parents, said that they were uncomfortable with a biological girl using the boys' locker room. New tonight, here's one mother's passionate message to the school board.
I'm here to speak on behalf of my son, who has been wrongfully accused of a Title IX violation. In truth, he is the victim of a Title IX violation, ignored and unsupported by the very system that is supposed to protect him. LCPS was notified multiple times that my son felt uncomfortable in the boys' locker room. These concerns were dismissed. As a result, video recordings of my son and other students were taken in a space which is a severe breach of their privacy, dignity, and safety.
Now, our reporter Nick Minock was first to speak to the father of one of the boys who is being investigated. He filed this report yesterday and only on 7 News.
We're concerned.
This Virginia father tells 7 News Loudoun County Public Schools is formally investigating whether his son committed sexual harassment after he and his 2 friends talked about being uncomfortable with the fact that there was a girl in the boys' locker room.
He was questioning why there was a female in the male's locker room.
The dad says a female student who identifies as a male has been using the boys' locker room for some time now. In March, after gym class, the female student used a phone to record his son and his friends in the Stonebridge High School boys' locker room.
I believe that is an invasion of their privacy.
According to LCPS's own policy, video and audio recordings are prohibited in school locker rooms. But it's his son, not the student that shot it, who is facing serious consequences because of that recording.
Yeah, I don't think my son should be punished for expressing his First Amendment right and being able to ask questions. And the other boys were uncomfortable, and there was other boys and they were asking the same question. And it created a very uncomfortable situation. I think they're young, they're 15 years old, they're expressing their opinions, and now they're being targeted for expressing those opinions.
He wants LCPS to dismiss the Title IX complaint against the boys. He also believes LCPS should reverse the policy that allows students to use bathrooms and locker rooms based on their chosen gender identity. A controversial policy that put LCPS in the national spotlight after a boy sexually assaulted a girl in a Stonebridge High School girls' bathroom a few years ago. Other locker room issues in LCPS have sparked parent and student protests against Policy 8040, which the school board says is intended to be inclusive to non-binary and transgender students. Today, Loudoun County is one of 5 Northern Virginia school districts being investigated by the U.S. Department of Education for possible Title IX violations because of this policy. Another reason the family I spoke to thinks this investigation should be dropped.
They've gotten a clear message from the president that this shouldn't be an issue. And now that they're dealing with it, and the fact that he can't express himself, it's very confusing.
Last week, I sent an email to Loudoun County School Board Chair Melinda Mansfield and Superintendent Aaron Spence asking if they think it's acceptable for students to record other students in school locker rooms. I also asked them if they think students should be disciplined for expressing their discomfort and concerns that members of the opposite sex are using their school locker room. They have not answered our questions. In Ashburn, Nick Minock, 7 News.
So Nick contacted LCPS 6 days ago with questions, but the school system didn't respond until today's statement, claiming that our report has false information, though they didn't say what that is. LCPS also suggested our reporting came from a single source, but Nick's report was based on information gathered over multiple days from multiple sources who corroborated the story. Nick will be following this story again tomorrow on 7 News at 5 o'clock.